So it appears that the NFL have thrown Jay-Z under the bus. The bus was the wide receiver, Jay-Z was the football. They told the bus, go long, and they threw Jay-Z a little short, and he landed under the bus's under the wide receiver's feet, for him to then trip a little bit over his feet and the football. Pause. This is interesting. I really didn't think that I would be talking about this still. This seemed like, some people irritated and aggravated. There's usually some new thing to talk about in the algorithm within the next day or so. But silly me, I wasn't thinking. The Super Bowl ain't until January, February. So this could really be going on until then. You know what I mean? And as I stated before, like, I knew that there was some talk about Jay not having all the control. I believed that. Not just because there were talks about it. Like, I don't know, the algorithm gets so convoluted with content. I'm not a thorough enough reporter to be taking notes on everything that I'm, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be watching this stuff just for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If I don't got my notes equipment, which includes the note making frame of mind, then I won't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I won't know who said what and all of this, but somebody was saying that he didn't have all of the, maybe Jay-Z doesn't have control over all of that. And to me, that makes sense. I didn't believe it because they said it. I believed it because it made sense. It's because I was thinking that it was a possibility anyway. But they said, nah, that nigga is the one. You want to beef with somebody? Beef with him. What's funny is, I didn't even feel like the NFL needed to do that, because they was beefing with him. You know what? It was niggas like me that was coming out here saying things like, Jay-Z is not the problem. That's not our this. That's not that ain't our NFL. That ain't none of this shit ours. You understand what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. Maybe they felt the tide changing, because I'm not the only nigga who says stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's paying attention to anything past the clickbait of it all can see that. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe they actually, it just amazes me. It just amazes me that these billion-dollar company niggas be, they be bending to the woes and whims and the will of social media. Like, you out here tweeting, NFL? Nigga, you tweeting? Amazing. Anyway, Joe Budden also, the good brother Joe Budden, also alluded to something on his podcast where he said that there was an interaction, a meeting, an interaction that took place someplace secluded. I don't know if it was backstage somewhere or something, that people are labeling this as, like, because he didn't say much, right? I don't know if I got all of that from what he said, but it's being labeled as a private meeting to ixnay Wayne from the Super Bowl, like Jay-Z and some other people. This is the way it's being promoted. It's being titled or labeled, narrated, if you will, out here in these internet streets. I don't really like it. I don't know if I like it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it is what it is, then it is what it is. Like, if that's what it is, then I'm gonna treat it as such. And but we don't know yet. But when we find out, I reserve judgment on that because that's just, at this point, what it is just wild rumory. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't say that clearly. It's very easy to misinterpret some things that that people say, and all of that. But what they did say, I heard, and I might have mentioned this a blog or two back. Like, if I call you to work on an album with me, or even I don't even, like I said, like, go ahead. First, let me not confuse the situation. Drake went to work with the Carters on Beyonce's House album, is what they're saying happened, right? He left them, you know what I'm saying, her club music, her house music album. He left them and went and put out his own house album before she did that. I would be mad at that. Like, dare I say, like, rest in peace to Biggie and salute to Junior Mafia and all that. The beef that we had with them was for the same thing. It was like we thought, whether I'm not saying whether they were right or wrong, but the way we saw it at the time was they saw an idea of ours, and they were able to execute and put it out fast. When you're on a record label, generally record labels work at a certain pace through a certain system, a certain steps every record label takes. You understand what I'm saying? But if you in position if you are in position to be innovative and play the game in a different way, then you have a decided advantage. You understand what I'm saying? So, this is what we thought happened. We thought that we thought that they were privileged. You understand what I'm saying? We thought that they had an advantage, that decided advantage. They saw us perform this song and then they clipped us. This is what we thought, right? And actual violence happened after this because of it. You understand what I'm saying? So if that's the thing, you know what I mean? If Drake went in as a consultant, co-writer, co-producer, co-anything, and worked with Beyonce on her house music album, and he spin off and go make one and put one out first, that's gonna leave a salty taste in a couple of people's mouths. Pause, protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation, Monster Nation. That is, I'm your host, your tour guide, the president. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor. With you, if you don't follow the rules. What y'all like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. You know what I mean? Leave us a super thanks or a cash app if you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation. We actually prefer the cash app. The best nation is donation. You know what I'm saying? The Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link where I got wild mixtapes. I got you want rock mix bars? Hit the Bandcamp link. You know what I'm saying? The Shell Shock, Rockin' Out West, the very best of Monster Mondays, the CD the mixtape, the freestyle version and the songs version. I got the Slang and Rock Volume 1, the Overdose on Rock. If you rather hear me rap than hear me yap, hit that link. You know what I mean? And go crazy. Also, Crownsville is out. That's the album from me and my brother Rusty Jukes. And we got 3 singles out off of that. What You Call Strength with the whole boot camp. I know how y'all like the whole boot camp. You know what I mean? Sean Lives On. Speaking of which, the second single was called Sean Lives On. You know what I mean? And the third single is called Crownsville. They all out. Go crazy. Anyway. Now, where was I at? Yeah. I don't have it yet. I was just faking I'm stalling still. The jump off. Yeah. This meeting, this meeting has supposed to have happened. Nigga said that this, I guess what they're alluding to is this was the meeting where they just point blank clip Lil Wayne's wings from this show and all that. A lot of people have been very vocal about this. You know what I'm saying? The Nickies, the Birdmans, all of these people have been very vocal about this. That you know, like I wasn't sure. I thought that Jay's beef was with Bird. Like I woke up today, you know, funneling around online, and I thought Jay's real beef was with Birdman. You understand what I'm saying? I had forgot that other thing I was just now talking about that I just really remember what I was talking about. Meaning the thing with the me working on you coming with me working on you coming out to where I'm at, working on my project with me, and then you go do a similar project and put it out before I do. Like that's gonna be problematic. Even if it's not problematic, niggas is gonna feel some type of way. So, you know, it is what it is. If I'm still just not, I'm me personally though, I'm just not sure what type of terms Drake and Wayne are on. Like if you mad at Wayne, like if you mad at Drake, right? But you cool with Wayne, I can understand you might not want to chance it. Like if I'm really not rocking with this nigga, I don't want there to be no chance of this. But I'm saying Wayne had on an XO chain. Why don't we have the conversation? Does Jay and Wayne have the conversation? Like in what universe do they have a conversation? Did they have a conversation? Did Jay tell Wayne, listen, I'm a holler, listen, it's all smoke and mirrors. We're gonna let Kendrick perform. You know I don't fuck with Drake. I know you don't rock with him either. I seen you with the XO chain on, right? So what does we do? It's gonna be in your city. I'm gonna do it this way. You know what? Kendrick is gonna bring Wayne out. That's what's gonna happen. And Wayne will not bring Drake out. This is my guess. This is my guess for the, you understand what I'm saying? Kendrick will bring Wayne out. Wayne will not bring Drake out. That won't be part of the. How much y'all want to bet? What y'all want to bet? Y'all want to bet? Y'all don't. Listen. I do not gamble. So, we gonna bet something. Let's bet something that's gonna be helpful. You know what I'm saying? Can't bet y'all no push-ups. Y'all can't prove to me that y'all did them. Understand what I'm saying? That's how the boot camp gamble. We gamble with push-ups. What we used to. But yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. You know what I mean? I think it's a good chance of that happening. If it's all true, like if Wayne and Jay are cool, like there's footage of them niggas hanging out, chilling, kicking it, yucking it up a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What y'all think? If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 footballs. What do y'all want? If y'all could find 4 buses in the emojis, let me get 4 of those. Either one, the footballs or the buses. For the bus, they threw that man under. Like I said, they put him there to take that hit. It is what it is. Like, you got this job, you're gonna take this hit. I'm paying you a salary so we don't have to take this hit. And the second that the NFL felt like he wasn't taking the hit, they made, hey, remember, let's not get this shit twisted. This was not us. This was, go long. Four footballs or 4 buses. Rock on, rock going.